there is this beautiful story of this young lady. One day, it was in the beginning of 20th century. This lady was standing on the side of the road, and she wanted to take a taxi to go to her mother's place. As she was standing on the side of the road, she noticed an old man standing on the other side and trying to cross over to the other side of the road. But there were so many cars, and that poor fellow was completely nervous and confused. So she was trying to stop a taxi. Another taxi was coming by. A flash happened in her mind. What shall I do? Shall I help him or not? So she opened her. She said, "Okay, fine. Let me go and help that man." So she turned her back towards her taxi and ran towards the old man. And she held the whole old man's arm and crossed to the other side of the road. As she crossed to the other side of the road, the old man lightened up and joyful and said, "Thank you very much. You have given me my golden moment." So, saying that, she was puzzled. The golden moment, what that? But yes, look, in one life there is a time, in every moment there is a time where the divine reveals itself. But do you see it? Nobody noticed it because they take it for granted. So the old man left joyfully, and that was puzzled into her mind. She started thinking, what did this old man say? So as she was standing there, was trying to get a taxi back home, she turned and she saw a beautiful flower shop next to her. And in that flower shop, there was a very beautiful flower, violet flower. And she was wondering, that would be lovely if I could bring that flower for my mom. And as she was thinking about that, she looked in her purse. There were no money. There was only one little coin to pay for the taxi only. So she had the choice now, whether to take that flower, which her heart had said, to her mom, or to take the taxi. And she was thinking, well, when we were small, we used to walk a lot, even much more than now. So she decided to buy the flower for her mom. And also she was thinking, for a very long time, somebody have not given such flower to the mother. As she was thinking, she went inside, bought the flower, came out, walked home. So she walked to her mother's place and gave the flower to the mother. And the mother was so happy and delighted. And she was crying. At that moment, that lady realized, yes, it was right what I have done. I have felt and I did listen to my heart. So the mother was saying, you have walked all this way, just for you to bring this flower for me. I know you don't have much money, but I'm telling you, I was very ungrateful and very ashamed, because I feel I'm not a good mother. And then she said, no, you are a good mother. And of course she had other siblings and said, look, I was just blaming myself, how bad mother I am. But right now I realize, that the most important thing is that the mother's love is to give. I was about to collapse. I was about to finish, because of so much pressure. But you come in the right moment as a beam of light. And make me realize, And she was very happy. So she realized that that was that precise golden moment for her mom. So then she went and she hugged her father. And they had a chat together. And the father was so happy to see her. So then she was telling about that golden moment to him also. So like that, you see, in each one life, the divine is the supreme sustainer of things. And each one, when they allowed the divine to take control of them, then you will see that that fraction which Lord Krishna said, I sustain everything just by a fraction of my qualities, So that fraction, when you allowed it, when you put your ego away, when you put your desire away, when you put your attachment to this outside reality away, then only you will see that one have that divine sustaining inside of oneself, and that one is being guided at all time. But that happened only when one attained the state of egoless, when one is completely humble. So allowed, that's what I said always, allowed him to be your driver. Then don't let yourself be driven by pride and ego, because pride and ego will make you crazy. In place of sustaining everything, you will destroy everything. So allow the divinity which is inside of you in the form of love to emanate its light, and find, in each moment of your life that His presence is the most sustaining of all. His presence in your life is the most joyful of all. So allow Him inside of you to create what He wants.